If the heavens could deceive you, would you ever trust your eyes again? This is the story of Project Bluebeam. Imagine a fake alien invasion. A grand illusion designed to control your mind. Advanced tech, holograms, mind control. All to usher in a new world order. Are you ready for the ultimate psyop?
We're speaking about what many people refer to as Operation Bluebeam.
There's an operation called the Phoenix Light Project. Tens of thousands of people were witness to a craft about a mile long, a mile in the sky. People saw it. This is a hologram. You're looking at a hologram. It's so real, you feel you could reach out and touch it. Over 10,000 witnesses saw that. They believe they saw an aircraft. The ETs are coming. Now imagine tomorrow, you're going to see thousands of aircraft. Not as big, smaller, but aircrafts coming in, flying all over the United States, Europe, whatever it is. And then you're going to be attacked. But those attacks will happen with real missiles, or real planes, you understand? They're going to say my government is right. They want to protect me. You declare an emergency. You declare one world government.
Project Bluebeam. Can you describe what that is?
Well, that's another subculture term that's been attached to a series of projects that involve what the Pentagon, what they call a deceptive indication and warning, or a false INW, which is a false flag. And it's the ability to stage, through very advanced technologies, an alien attack or an alien event. And it's a whole series of them. Now, what most people don't know about, since late 50s, early 60s, like the Barney Hill case and all that, those were all human assets abducting innocent people made to look alien. And so that psychological warfare was authorized in 1953, 54.
There is also this idea of they're all coming in 2027. Long story short is they said we weren't ready. Ex-CIA operative Ramirez, he's the one who brought this information to light, and he said the recent disclosures, whistleblowers and underwater discoveries are all part of an intentional narrative to prepare the population for the day the aliens show up.
The Project Bluebeam revelations, which was about holographic technology beaming holograms into the sky that make it look like there's an alien invasion, that's on top of the craft they actually have. And also part of Project Bluebeam is that the plan included projecting religious figures into the sky, fusing them together into one focus of worship.
What I'm here to tell people is that when Project Bluebeam is used, again, it's not going to be by the United States. It's not going to be by national. It's going to be by global government. They're the ones who are going to use this stuff. And it's going to be not just a bunch of pretty holograms. They're going to be using it for religious figures. They're going to have Jesus in the sky, but it's not just going to be holograms. There's going to be voice-to-skull technology. It's also going to be used. They're going to be able to have these figures speak to every human being on the planet. Imagine the impact of that they're going to be able to see the figure and also hear the figure talking to them. You know, it's amazing. I think that is the particular reason why Jesus said in the Bible, my sheep hear my voice, and they will recognize my voice.
Look at you, mortals. Come by. If you dare.
Through the UFOs, through the so-called little grays, and all this other stuff, to where they can cover up the one and only one event that they fear more than anything else. And that being the rapture. How do you explain the sudden vanishing of tens of millions of people around the world? How would you explain all the little babies in the nurseries and hospitals around the world who suddenly vanish? What if you don't call it the rapture? What if you call it an alien visitation? What if one day the rapture hits?
I must back him ya, so I win mellow. I do shame Chilo now chatwa in both yellow. So show ya mamo. A chimlo gele to do it no cha bazo. Ora chito di do le dwe linia ya zebo. The key jotaka taya tancha dwe. Oh. Dari dilo bole down the shide yuri nyamyazwa shedo twaya mamo nikoje mauna majimwe ete jiye talale ulauge dikashe mane lo myao po to de do ja bazo lo myao li ne mu Lona lile titi jano ye Mencha jingu tista sobi The sun the lampa we me Kakenya le duito la yame Say to me jane to shikiti de The kenya the ding out do de sawi A linda ki do jwa Mu sao me